Taking it down to 3,000 here, Munster.
The flash 160 at night.
Fell 47 grams. Crash. Changuinola, Panama. A fumigation helicopter crashed onto a truck in Changwinol. It was known that the rear rotor of the helicopter hit a stationary object, as a result of which the pilot lost control and collided with a truck supplying him with chemicals, resulting in an explosion. The pilot was seriously injured. Nanchang CJ-6, catastrophe near Kantale, Sri Lanka. A Sri Lankan Air Force trainer made an emergency landing at Kantal. The pilot was killed in the crash. Piper PA-34-200T Seneca II, emergency landing. Tobias Bolanos International Airport, Pavas, Costa Rica. The pilot had to perform an emergency landing with a partly retracted and unlocked nosewheel. The plane landed nose down. Both occupants escaped unhurt. Eurocopter EC 120B Colibri, catastrophe. Canterbury, New Zealand. Two parents are feared dead and two of their children badly injured after a helicopter crash north of Changuinola. A third child was also injured in the tragedy. The aircraft went down on a rocky beach at the mouth of the Kakarungu River during a flight from Christchurch about 12:40 p.m. on Tuesday. Witnesses say it spiraled out of control while trying to land. First responders ripped the front window off the downed aircraft to free survivors, fearing it would catch fire. It is understood those killed were the parents of two of the three children, who were later airlifted to Wellington Hospital. Silver Light American Ranger AR-1, catastrophe. Heber City Municipal Airport, Utah, United States of America. The aircraft, an experimentally amateur-built, impacted airport terrain under unknown circumstances at Heber City. The gyrocopter sustained substantial damage and the sole pilot on board received fatal injuries. AgustaWestland AW101 Mk 610 Merlin, catastrophe near Bouaroun, Algeria. A military helicopter crashed in the middle of the sea during a training flight. The video shows a damaged helicopter crashing into the sea. It became known that the pilot was killed. A search operation is underway to rescue the rest of the missing crew members. Embraer EMB-500 Phenom 100, crash. Jacksonville Executive Airport, Jacksonville, Florida, United States of America. The aircraft experienced a loss of directional control and subsequent runway excursion upon landing to runway. The airplane sustained unreported but apparent substantial damage subsequent to a collapsed right main landing gear, and the two pilots on board were not injured during the incident. Airbus A320-271N incident. Baltimore Washington International Airport, Maryland, United States of America. An Airbus A320neo, Spirit Airlines, Flight NK696, suffered a low-speed taxiway excursion at Baltimore Washington International Airport. The nose gear ran into the grass and the aircraft became stuck. The passengers deplaned via air stairs and were bused to the terminal. BRM Aero Bristell S-LSA, crash. Curacao Aerodrome, Chile. The plane collided a fence located to the right of RWI-28 of Curacao Airfield. The pilot and only person on board was unhurt, but the Bristol sustained damage on the propeller, engine and the collided leading edges of left and right wing. Socata TB10 Tobago, crash. North Perry Airport, Hollywood, Florida, United States of America. Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft sustained substantial damage upon impact with terrain and subsequent fire adjacent to North Perry. All 4 occupants of a small plane were hospitalized. Cessna 182 Skylane, emergency landing. San Juan Zacatecas, Guatemala. The pilot performed an emergency landing on a highway after engine problems. Piper PA-34-200T Cherokee, crash. Near Tampa International Airport, Florida, United States of America. Three people were taken to the hospital following a small plane crash in Tampa Friday afternoon. The pilot reported emergency engine failure to the tower prior to the crash. As it descended, immediately prior to the crash, the plane clipped wires and a power pole along the intersection. No structures were impacted. All passengers on the flight suffered burns and 2 appeared to have broken bones. Piper PA-46-310P Malibu, crash. Gulf of Mexico between Naples Pier and Gordons Pass, Florida, United States of America. Two people were rescued from the water after their plane crashed into the Gulf of Mexico Saturday between Naples Pier and Gordons Pass. The 2 sustained minor injuries and were transported to Naples Community Hospital downtown. Boeing 737-900ER, incident. Bandar Lampung, Radin Intan 2 International Airport, Indonesia. Lion Air Flight JT-173, a Boeing 737-900ER, suffered a partial runway excursion while attempting to turn 180 degrees to backtrack after landing on runway at Bandar Lampung Airport, Indonesia.